Welcome to Social Media Optimization Masterclass. In today's masterclass, we are going to learn how to optimize the different social media platforms. So, today we are going to cover Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and we'll understand that what are the main things that needs to be updated across all these platforms. Now, it is very important that you understand that optimization is something which plays a very important role if you are a freelancer, because whenever your target audience or the people you want to work with, when they land on your profile and when they check out your profile, it makes a lot of difference when everything is in place and everything is properly organized. So, for that reason, we will go ahead and learn every part of it, because there is a high probability that you will get paid clients as well. So clients will come and they will organically ask you to do something for them. If I tell you about my journey, so out of our freelancing money, that revenue that we have generated from Instagram itself, we have made 50 lakh rupees, and that is only because of the optimization and everything was in place. So without any delay, I will start the video so that you can also do the same, and just keep watching and I'm sure you're going to love it. Now, first thing first, how to optimize your Instagram profile. Now, how many of you already have an account on Instagram? I think everyone, right? Because Instagram is a platform where everybody is putting up different kind of things. Like previously, I used to only use Instagram for editing pictures because there were some really cool filters. But then I realized there's a lot of potential on Instagram, and we have almost you can say that our portfolio itself is Instagram. Whenever somebody asks us that what kind of post can you design for us, we just share our Instagram profile and done. Okay, so that is the kind of optimization I'm talking about, that if you want, it can actually become it's like a synonym of your portfolio altogether. So let's understand how can you optimize your Instagram profile. First thing first, let's understand what are the different types of accounts that we have on Instagram. First is a personal account. So from the name itself, you can understand it's personal. It's just you. You're sharing your own pictures. You're sharing your own views, your thoughts, your quotes, your tips of the day, whatever. Okay. So it's your personal content. And if you want, you can share it with your friends, your family, colleagues, whoever you're comfortable with. That is your personal account. Okay. You can keep it locked also. If it's a personal account, you can just keep it to yourself. Okay, it means that when somebody follows you, then only they will be able to see your content. You can keep it that way. Then there is creator account. That is, it is ideal for personal brand, influencers, content creators, and freelancers. It offers additional insights and tools for brand growth, access to entire music library of international and regional music. Now, this is the best part. We have creator account. Okay. Now, what happens if you want to share a lot of reels? What do you need, guys? If you want to share interesting reels, if you want to make your reels trending, what do you need? Exactly. You need music which is trending, right? And it can be regional music, it can be international music, it can be any kind of music, any kind of voice or audio, right? But when it comes to other kinds of profile, for example, let's say business accounts, they do not allow all kind of musics. But in creator account, you have access to everything. You can see additional insights. So you can see different kind of data on the creator account. How is your content performing? Who are watching it? How many percentage of your followers are watching it? Who are men? Like what percentage are men, women? All these things are available in creator account. We also have creator account. Then comes business account. So this is mainly for local businesses, for proper brands, retailers, shops, and service providers. They, if they want to sell their services, if they want to promote their services, then they use business account. This is also good. But for people who are freelancers like me, like you all, I would suggest that go for creator account. uh Please note there is no audio. Please note there is no video. Bahubali, everybody else is able to see the video. Can you all see it, guys? Can you all see the video? Okay, I think there is some issue. Oh, now it's okay. Cool. So it's very, very important for you to understand that which account type you should go for. If you're just creating an account for yourself, just sharing your personal views and thoughts and all of that, go for personal. If you are a freelancer and you want to, explore your account more and more to get more people as your followers and to get more people see you, then go for creator account. If you are a brand or a business who is or a shop or a retailer, kind of a, it's like a formal kind of an account, you can say. So I would suggest that if you are freelancers with like me, go for creator account. Now, how to switch to different types of Instagram account. Now let me do something real quick, because if I keep on explaining, it will not be something that you will understand. So let me just join using my phone, and I will share my screen, my mobile screen, and I'll show you that how you can switch between different kinds of screens. Okay, before I do that, let me see the other points also, and then we will come back to this. Okay, because there might be other things also that I need to show you. So let's go by that. So first is that optimize your Instagram profile. Why is it important? Because it helps people to follow you. It helps people to see you, to find you. Okay, so very, very important. When people are actually noticing you for what you do and what you have done so far, it helps you to grow. Okay. Um, the next thing we need to see, all these things, we will talk about these things so that we can go ahead. When I share my screen, it will be easier for you to understand. That's why I waited. Okay, these are the things that you need to focus on when I say optimization. Okay, what is the first thing? First thing is your username. Then you have profile picture, name. So this is your username. Okay, mine is Ranjit Raj official. Then you have profile picture, the photo. Then you have name, that is, here it's written Raj Lakshmi Ranjit Raj, Canva AI and freelancing coach. Then you have category. Can you tell me, guys, what is our category? Let me just understand whether you guys are watching or not. Yes, absolutely correct. Category is coach. We have written it as coach. Very good, Santosh. Then we have our bio. Now, what is bio? Bio means what exactly do we do? So I have written helping freelancers to make $2,000 to $3,000 per month by getting high paying clients. The entire thing, that is my bio. Then you have a CTA. What is a CTA? The call to action. So I am asking people to join my HTF wait list. So we launched our last HTF, like the high ticket freelancing mastermind we launched back then. So we wanted people, there were people who were asking for another one. So this was the wait list that we shared. And we were asking people to click on that and join the wait list. So this can be anything, guys. Okay. The call to action, depending on what you're selling. Let's say you're selling a course. You can write DM course to buy my product, or click on this to buy this. Okay. Find more. It can be anything. Whatever you are trying to sell, you just mention in the bio link. Here it's written Facebook profile and two other links. So there you can add only one link, or you can add multiple links. Then comes highlights. So these highlights are like folders. They save your stories. Normally what happens when you are posting stories, they go away in 24 hours. But here, the important stories you can store in here. So that's why highlights are important. And the last thing, Instagram feed. So whatever you are posting on your Instagram that shows up here, this is called your Instagram feed. Okay. Now let me just share my mobile screen, and I'll quickly show you about the account. Okay, give me a moment. Stop sharing from here. I'll just join. All clear, guys, up until now? Is it all clear? Okay, very good. Okay, so I'm turning off the audio over here. And let me share my screen. Just let me know once you can see my screen. Visible, right? Clear? Okay, cool. Now I'll go to Instagram, and this is my personal account, okay? So you can go to your personal account or your business account, whatever you want to see. And here, can you see the three lines at the top on the right hand side corner? You just need to click on that. Okay. Once you scroll down, you will find something called for professionals. Can you see this thing? For professionals. There, the third point is called creator tools and controls. Click on that. Okay, you will come to this page, and here at the very bottom, you will find something called switch account type. So once you click on that, you will see that there are two options: switch to personal account, switch to business account. Mine is already a creator account. That's why I'm able to see these two options. But if you have, let's say, personal account, it will show you that switch to a creator account or switch to business account. So you just click on that and your accounts will change to that. Now, none of your data will be deleted. Nothing will be lost. Okay, so don't be confused. A lot of my students are like, no, ma'am, when I switch to some other account, let's say to creator account, my data will be gone. That does not happen. It's just that now you will see more insights. Again, I'm showing you, if you go to these three lines, scroll down and you will find for professionals, click on creator tools and controls. Okay. Again, scroll down, you will find switch account type. Click on that, and from here, you just click and it will switch to the desired account type. Clear, everybody? Understood? Okay, cool. Now, why it's important that you switch your account type is because here you will see that there are so many features. You will see that there are so many insights which are now available for all these four things. Insights, can you see, for professionals? Insights, scheduled content, creator tools, controls, meta verified, all these options are available when you switch to this. So you can, at your own time, you can go ahead and actually check it out. But this is why it is important for you to go ahead and switch your account to the correct account type depending on what exactly you're doing. Okay, clear? Okay. So from time to time, when we have to share something which is mobile based, I will turn on the mobile camera and I'll show it to you. Okay. For product based business, shall we switch to business account? So what is the product? Kirtika, what is the product that you have? Now coming to Instagram, username and handle name, very, very important. So when you have a name that you need to choose, you have to be very, very specific. That is, you have to at least, you can, instead of going for something very random, like I have seen people using names like Attitude Killer and Innocent Boy and all these stupid names. Don't go for all those. Okay. Either go for your own name, your own full name. So let's say if your name is Santosh Kumar, okay, just go with Santosh Kumar. That's it. Or you can go for your name and the niche or industry. Let's say if Santosh is a Canva designer, so I can call myself Canva designer Santosh. Or unique username that describes you and your work. If you have something specific, you can choose that also. Let's say social butter, if you are a social media manager, you just call yourself social butterfly Rita. Okay, like that. If you are thinking of something creative, avoid using numbers and special characters at start. Do not use those underscore, full stop, this, that. No, keep it simple. Okay, I would suggest that just do a phone test. Do you know what is a phone test, guys? Any idea what is a phone test? No, no worries. Phone test means you call up someone and you tell them the name of your Instagram account. Let's say I'll call up and I'll say Ranjit Raj Official. If the person is able to understand what I'm saying at one go, it means you have passed the phone test. So if you're keeping something like, which is like Vicious Vivian, okay, the half of the people will not even understand what you're talking about. Okay, so just choose names which are easy to pronounce and to remember as well. Okay. And Kirtika, you said it's a wire jewelry. So I think you can just go with a creator's account, because there you will be able to share more and more reels and different kind of content, which will attract the right kind of audience for you. Okay. Yes, Priyanka. Yes, to you as well. So Instagram allows a maximum of 30 characters for username, but try to keep it lesser than 25, because your name will be so big that people will not be able to see. Okay. For example, I have written at the rate Ranjit Kumar, but because it's a very common spelling and name, you can keep Ranjit underscore Kumar. In that case, it's okay. Okay, or Ranjit.Kumar. Just trying to find these easy options. Then you have designer Ranjit, social Ranjit, digital Ranjit, Canva designer Ran, creative, uh, Canva creative mind. Okay, if you don't want to take names, you can keep something like that also. So that's how you update your username on Instagram. Now, next thing is profile picture. Now, how important do you think a profile picture is? Because it is very, very important. Gone are the days when you can just keep the picture of a flower or a teddy bear or a heart, and you think that, okay, people will come and think that you are really a person. No, it's a very, when you put pictures up like that, it feels very fishy, very spammy. Yes, Pallavi, it's a necessity. So, in your personal branding journey, if you want to showcase yourself as a brand, it can be a personal brand or it can be a brand like a company altogether. But it is very important for you to make sure that you are using the right kind of picture. Okay, Alia, please do not annotate. Let me just disable it. Okay. Now, it's very, very important for people to go ahead and create a proper profile picture along with your smiling face, because it makes a lot of difference. Just imagine there are two kind of people who have sent you a friend request or a follow request on Instagram. This applies for every account, okay, not just Facebook or anything, anywhere. Okay, you have got two requests. One is a proper person smiling photo, another is a, you just have for person whose half of the face is covered with the iPhone, and then there is some weird kind of a look altogether. Which one will you accept first? Of course, the one which is clearer, where you can see that it's a real person rather than the other fishy one, right? So make sure that the picture should be clear, it should be smiling, and it should be high quality. The phones actually go ahead and give you very good quality photos nowadays. So you don't need a DSLR for a good photo. And of course, you have filters. I love filters. And if so do you, go ahead and click a nice picture, add the desired filter, and use it. Okay. If you are a personal brand, then it is recommended that you use your own photo. You can use your brand color in the background. Let's say, if you can see over here, we have added red in the background and we are wearing black and white. So that is our brand color. But if you are a brand or a company and if you have a logo, then you can use your logo as your profile picture also. Is this clear, guys? Understood? Good. No problem, Alia. Next, we have Instagram name. What is the Instagram name? So you have to make sure whatever name you're using here, I'm not talking about Ranjit Raj official. I'm talking about this name, okay, which says Raj Lakshmi, Ranjit Raj, Canva, AI and freelancing coach. Now, this has to be an SEO friendly name. What is SEO? SEO means search engine optimization. Means whenever somebody searches for something which is there in that naming section, your name will appear in the search. How cool is that? So let's say if you have written that you are a SMM, social media manager, and you have written, let's say your name is Pallavi. Okay, you have written Pallavi, your last name, and then you have written SMM and Canva designer. So when somebody searches with SMM, even if they have not written Pallavi, still Pallavi's account will appear in the searches, depending on how popular Pallavi's account is. Okay, so that's a very, very cool idea to make your account searchable. Okay, so that people can find you. You have to use the relevant keywords as per your niche. If you are a Canva designer, mention Canva. If you are into SEO, mention SEO. If you are an end-to-end funnel designer, mention that. That is the proper use of Instagram name. It is not to write your full name. Okay. You have to make sure, excuse me, you have to make sure that what others must be searching, and based on that, whatever you do, you update it like that. So there's a maximum of 30 characters that can be used. So try to use as much as you can. Okay. Because anyways, 30 characters is not much. Mention your name also so that people know it's you, and then you can mention the SEO friendly keywords as I told you. Then use commonly spoken words. Do not use personal abbreviation. Let's say, for example, our course on freelancing, it's called HTF. Okay. It's high ticket freelancing. But will I use it in my Instagram name? No. Because maybe I know HTF. The students that I have, they know HTF, but the entire world does not know HTF. Okay, they can only understand when I'm using something sensible and something searchable. So don't go for short forms, for abbreviations. So for example, you can write Ranjit Raj, then Canva designers, uh, then the second one is Ranjit graphic designer, or Ranjit Canva mentor. Okay, so that's how strategically you have to mention your Instagram name. Ma'am, why are people putting personal branding as keyword while they are doing social media marketing? Now, that's a different thing altogether. But that's how you need to write everything and make sure whatever you're writing, you are living up to that. It's not that you're just written for the sake of it and you don't do it. So, yeah, very important. Then comes category. So, when you go to edit profile on your account, you will be able to see this option called category. Category, you can choose. It is only available in business and creators account. So it gives people an idea that what do you actually do. So for us, we have written as coach because we are into coaching. You can do anything. You can put, earlier we were using graphic designer for a long time, but when we went straight away into coaching, and now we have been coaching for almost 2 to 3 years now. So now we have switched to coach. Okay. So there are a lot of options, but if you want, you can keep it. If you want, you can hide it. It's not compulsory. It's up to you. If you want to show it, show it. Some of the examples are, you can show that which category your business falls into. There in category, you can mention advertising and marketing, arts and entertainment, beauty, cosmetic and personal care, commercial and industrial, education, finance, coach, graphic designer. All these are examples of category. So if you want, here you can see it shows as coach. Whatever you choose, it will appear over there. Okay. Next is your bio and CTA. Bio means your biography, who you are, simply your introduction to anybody who sees your account. Okay. So it's very, very important that you write your bio in such a precise way that people quickly understand that what exactly do you help people with. So maximum is 150 characters that can be used for bio. So you can start with what you do, whom do you help, then you can build your authority. So for example, if you're saying what do you do, so you can say I help course creators with attractive presentations, or I help course coaches with meta ads that actually converts, something like that, like whatever you are helping people with and whom are you helping. Then you have to build your authority and talk about your achievement. So for example, if you say that trained 6,000 plus students or made $100,000 through freelancing, so that is my achievement that I would like to tell people, so that people can, there is a kind of trust that they develop, right, when they read all these things. So that I have to mention. And then there has to be a CTA at the end. So if I'm saying that I have a course, then I can say that click to buy, and then there's the link. If I'm saying that 5-star rated Canva course, click to buy, click now to purchase, something like that. So that is where the CTA comes into action. So make sure that you are always adding these pointers, these emojis look attractive, but don't overdo it. Don't use 100 emojis in this small area. Just make sure that you're using relative, whatever is related, you are using those relevant emojis, and don't put hashtags in bio. Previously people used to put it. I have done it as well, but now it's not needed. How to add link? It's very easy. You just go to add bio link. There is an option. If you have not added anything, you can click on that. You can add the link. Nothing. It's very easy, Priyanka. Now, these are some of the examples. DM HTF to know more, DM for FBI, DM for free discovery call, get your free book, book your spot now, things like that. Whatever you are selling, based on that, you can just update your details. Then, why should you use a bio link? Why is it important? Because in a link, you are given the choice that people can click and go to some other place other than Instagram. How cool is that? Because normally what happens when you are in a platform, they try to keep you only in that platform, right? But here Instagram has given you the option to go ahead and explore new places. So you can put the link for anything. Okay. So it can be for Calendly so that people can book appointments with you. Let's say you're offering 15 minutes free discovery call. So they can click on that and they can book your call. Or you can share your lead magnets. Let's say you have created a checklist on how to get clients. Okay. I hope you guys have got the bonuses. Have you liked it, guys? Have you seen the bonuses that we have shared with you? I hope you have liked it. So those you can share here. Then you can add, yes, thank you. You have shared, you can add Google Forms. So let's say you are creating some, you are going to host some kind of a masterclass, or you are going to share something very, very relevant. You can go ahead and click on that so that people can register themselves. So you can create Google Forms and you can collect data from there. Then you can add links to your other social media profiles. Let's say your LinkedIn or your Facebook profile, wherever you want to send them to that. And you can add the landing pages to sell your course. And if you have multiple, you can go ahead and you can collect it. You can just create a bio link for yourself. I'll show you how. So if you go to Instagram, either you can go for BioLink website on Canva, or there is something called Linktree, or the one that I have used, it's called zap.bio. Okay, it's really cool. When you click on that, because I have multiple links, you will come to something like this. So here people can actually go ahead and click on any one of these. So if you want to find us on LinkedIn, you can click on this. This is YouTube, this is Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, email. Okay. So here everything is linked. And then if you want to buy our Canva course, you can click on this. If you want to buy Canva course carousel templates, you can click on this. Then all the Canva video tutorials that we have on our YouTube channel, that you can see over here. Then we have another channel as well, so that you can see over here. So there are so many things that you can go ahead and you can add in one biolink website like zap.bio. So you can also do that. And yes, this one is free. I mean, the features that I have used till now, they are all free. Although you can buy the pro version and you can subscribe to it, there are more features like you can change the colors, you can make it more personalized. But I think what I have got, it's enough. The kind of things, the way I wanted it to be, it's like that. So I'm okay with it. So it's the same one that I have used. You can go ahead and you can choose any one. Okay, Canva, Linktree, Zaplink, whichever you are comfortable with. It's very, very easy to create again. Okay, next come highlights. Debani, you just drop me a message, drop me your email ID and I'll send it to you. Okay, cool. Kirtika, you also send me your email ID and I'll send it to you. Okay, why should you use highlights? Now, very important, because as I told you, normally a story only stays for 24 hours. But when you use highlights, you are actually preserving these for a longer duration. Okay, people can go and check out, okay, what exactly is going on. If they want to see that, how is your course performing, they can just go and see where you have written your course reviews. They go there, they can see what you have, how your course is doing. So it's like that. So it acts like an information center where you can arrange your data as per your wish. let's say you are into a fashion, you are the social media manager for a fashion influencer, and this girl actually posts a lot of get ready with me videos, okay, where she's dressing up and she's putting it up every day. So what you can do is you can create a highlight which is like get ready with me. So GRWM, short form, everybody knows the shortcut. So when you keep on adding it in the share the reels and stories, and from there you can just add it to the highlight. So what happens is there are more chances of people actually going ahead and checking out those highlights, and they will be able to see all the looks that this girl has created. So that's really cool, and maybe if they like it they can go ahead and follow you. And this works very well when you are selling something, where there are lots of reviews, people tend to buy more stuff from there. Okay. Now you can use it for things like about you, your business, your service, testimonials, your live sessions, FAQs when you are asking questions, you are answering questions, your achievements, your journey, mini trainings, whatever you're sharing, you can mention that. Go for 5 to 6 highlights. Don't go, I mean, you can go more than that. You can go for more than that, but it's advisable that you stick to 5 to 6 highlights. If it's not important, just keep to 5 to 6 of them. Okay, share the email in my WhatsApp, okay? Not here. So these are the things that needs to updated on your Instagram profile. That is all these things. Now, is it clear, guys, how you can optimize all these things? And when you look at our account on Instagram, do you feel that our account has all these things over here? The highlights are there, then you have all these things that we were talking about, and then when you look at the feed, can you see that the feed is also color coordinated, black, red and white? That's what you need to do. Okay, very very important. If you have not followed us yet, you can follow us here. It is a professional way. Yes, it is in a professional way. Exactly. Because you never know when people are actually watching you or people are stalking you. Okay. So it's better that you keep your account in such a presentable manner that when somebody sees, they're like, oh, wow, I also need something like that. Okay. Yes. Cool. Now, after this, we will come to LinkedIn. Now, how many people are already well versed with LinkedIn? Do you have an account on LinkedIn? Yes. Shubham says, superb, Raj, awesome. You are providing such like a pro training session. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, but not too active. That's okay. No worries. Even I'm not very active on LinkedIn, but it's important that you optimize it. Okay. You once in a while you can post stuff on LinkedIn. That's fine. If you're no, so see, there are multiple accounts, like multiple social media handles, but you choose where you want to work on. Like we are most active on Instagram, like active as in we are most focused on Instagram right now because most of our clients are from Instagram. And then we go to Facebook is there. My personal profile acts as my business profile. And then we have LinkedIn. Okay. All three are important, but you have to see that how you need to utilize each of these platforms. Okay. So it's okay that you are not very regular, but make sure that you have done your optimization. Now, what does needs to be optimized on a LinkedIn profile? So this is how the profile, like the top of it looks like. This is the profile picture. This is the banner. This is the headline. Then you have your experience and education. But let me just open LinkedIn so that I can show it to you that how it looks like right now as we speak. So I've changed the brand colors because at that point of time, we were using a different brand color. But now, guys, if you look at this, do you feel that there is a similarity between our Instagram account and our LinkedIn account? Do you feel that it belongs to the same person when you look at it? Yes, exactly. So you have to create a harmony. You have to create a sense of belongingness between all these platforms. Then only people will recognize you. Okay, it just makes your job easy. Now, can you tell me, guys, Um, there is this singers duo, very old duo, and they wear all white. Do you know, in Bollywood there are these two people who wear, I think they're directors or singers, I don't know. These two people, they wear all white, right? So Abbas Mastan, correct. Now see, Aditi, who else? Pallavi, Aditi, Himanshu, everybody, Stuti, everybody's saying Abbas Mastan, right? So I didn't even know, like I didn't remember, although I remembered the name. Now I do it, remember, but I did not remember at that point. But when I said that, okay, they wear all white, immediately you could answer that, okay, it's Abbas Mastan, right? So you have to create such a brand identity for yourself that by just looking at it, people will understand, oh, this is Ranjit Raj. It's like that. Okay, so for that, you have to choose unique colors and unique style. All right. Coming to LinkedIn, what are the things that needs to be optimized? Let's understand that. So first of all, you have your profile picture. So use a professional high quality headshot. And ensure you have good lighting and a clear friendly expression. Applies same everywhere. That's why we have used the same profile picture. Here, instead of giving red in the background, we have given a red border. Okay. Still incorporating the red color as mentioned. Then what's the next thing? Headline. Craft a compelling headline that highlights expertise or career aspirations. Use keywords relevant to your industry and niche. Whenever somebody reads your highlight, okay, they should understand that who you are and what you do. So for that, it's very, very important for you to mention that who you are, what you have done so far, and what you are going to help people with. Let's say if you have no experience, you have never worked with anyone, you're just starting out, you have to talk about your strong points. You can say that your name, write your name. Let's say I'm Ranjit Raj. I'll write Ranjit Raj, graphic designer and social media strategist, Canva SMM and freelancing trainer. Right now, because let's say I have no experience, I'll not write that. Instead of that, I'll write that aiming to help professionals and entrepreneurs with stunning graphics so that they can grow their social media accounts. Something like that. Okay, when you're starting out. And gradually, when you keep on working with people, you keep on gaining experience, you can just add these feathers to your hat. So here, for example, I've not written Canva Ambassador. I could have written that, but because I wanted to choose the more important things here, I've not written it. So earned 100K plus using Canva and social media, 28K plus IG community members, designed for TEDx, trained 6,000 plus students. So whatever I think is important to prove my authority, I have used that. Now, based on this, whatever you think proves your authority or your skill set, you have to mention that over here. Okay, so that is your headline. Just like news, in news, do they tell the whole story in the headlines? No, they just tell you about the important facts that will keep you hooked on, right? So you have to use your headline like that. Then there is an about section. Write a concise yet engaging summary of your professional journey. Showcase skills, experiences, and career goals. So if you just scroll down a little bit, you will find this section called About. So in About section, you have to talk about who you are, what you have done, and how you are helping the community, how you're working, how you're making a living, what are you proud of. All these things you have to write in this About section. Okay, so it pretty much same everywhere, so that's why I'm not explaining it much, but yes, you have to mention all these things. Then comes experience. So detail your work experience in each role, emphasizing achievements and responsibilities. Use bullet points for clarity and conciseness. If you go here, you will see that all the experiences that I have mentioned, I have written that, okay, here I was doing this, here I was doing this, here I'm doing this. Whatever I've done, I have mentioned it over here. Okay, so if you are someone who has worked with multiple people, okay, you have gained a lot of experience. Let's say you were working with a top class coach and you were that person's social media manager. So in detail, write about it that I was working with a If that person allows, you can to use their name. If they don't allow, no worries. You can just write, I was working with a coach who had more than 150K followers and these many students. I worked for these many years with this coach, and I have done these things for her or him. Whatever you have done, you can mention over here. If we don't have any experience, then what will we write? So don't write anything at that point of time. Gradually, you will gain experience and then you can mention. Okay. But if you have any experience, just brag about it. It's like that. Okay. You have to show it to the world. It's like when you have it, flaunt it. So you have to talk about it. And yes, you have ChatGPT to the rescue. Just ask ChatGPT to write it for your LinkedIn experience section, and it'll beautifully describe what you were doing. Okay. No worries, Shobik. Next thing we have, after experience, we have skills and endorsements. Very important. So there are certain skills that you might have. So you have to list that, and you can ask your connections to endorse these skills. So when you come here, oh, it's at the bottom. Wait. See, here, top skills. So here there is an option that you can select your skills, like what skills you are good at, and there the students that you have or the people that you have, they will come and they will endorse you. Okay, see, there are 14 endorsement, not a lot, but these people, they just have to come and click that they are endorsing you for this service. They are endorsing you for this service, whatever they are endorsing you for. It's like they are giving a vote that this person is good at this thing. That is called an endorsement. Okay. Yes, this is important, but more than this, I think recommendation is important. Okay. Education, yes, you can just whatever you have done, you can update that. But let's say if you have no experience in this kind of field where you're working, let's say in the digital marketing field, you have no experience as such, no problem. Just mention your school, college. It's okay. No worries. Try to do certifications, free certifications, Google certifications on your own. Even on LinkedIn, there are multiple places where, they offer free certifications through LinkedIn itself. You do those and keep on adding it to your education. It just looks good. Just imagine you go to a person's house, and that person, on the wall, there are tons of certificates and, medals that's hanging. Will it make an impression on you? Yes, because you'll be like, oh, wow. You don't even care. How many times have you actually gone? When you go to a doctor's clinic, when you see all these certificates, we all see that, right? Let's say you went to a doctor's clinic, you see a lot of certificates. How many times you actually go and see who has issued that certificate? Hardly. We just see and we're like, oh, wow. So try to utilize that. Connections, you have to connect with your colleagues, your professionals, like industry professionals and other. You can just send a connection request. It's like friend request in Facebook. You have connection request. When you are sending a connection request, you just have to add a brief note. So you can just write, let's say, I saw that you are into this. I really appreciate your work. Let's get connected so that I can learn more from you. Like that. Okay, so you can send that. Then there is recommendation. So when somebody likes your, whatever you are doing, if they like it, they will go ahead and they will recommend you. So can you see recommendations? So here you will see there are 28 that we have received so far. So this is recently from Logeshwari, from Swaroop, from the last masterclass. Thank you so much, guys, if you are here. Um, Ankita is there, Santosh, thank you, Santosh. So all these people have actually, I think this is from November. Yeah. So these four are from the masterclass itself. Thank you guys so much. So you will see that there people have written in detail that what they think of you. Okay. And people who have joined HTF, I think Santosh is here and more people. Himanshu is here who have already joined HTF Mastermind. So don't worry, we'll cover everything in detail and I will be auditing your profile. But right now, I'm just, yes, Devani also. I just want to make sure that you are understanding the basics of it. Okay, for everyone. Now, this is very, very important because when somebody comes and say, okay, you have so many recommendations and such detailed ones, they feel like working with you. Okay, they feel like getting in touch with you. So it's very important that you give recommendations and you also ask for recommendations. Okay. Next up, we have custom URL. So on LinkedIn, you can add custom URL to make it more shareable and professional so that when you are in your account section, you can just call it this one, this. Okay, you can edit and change it. If they have given random numbers, you can change it to linkedin.com/in/ and then Himanshu. Okay, if Himanshu is not available, then Himanshu and his title. Okay, rather than XYZ, it's better if you can just do it like that. Okay. Then you have media and content. So whatever you are content you are sharing everywhere, you can mention over here. You can share industry related content so that recently if you have seen something you want to share about it, because LinkedIn is more of a written based account, like writing based, what do you call it, social media handle. So when you go to Facebook, people share photos and content, like written content. It's a combination. Here it's mostly written, and yes, people share photos also. Instagram is mostly photographs, or it's just that the algorithm is changing and everybody is accepting everything. But there was a time when people used to only post articles on LinkedIn. Okay, now everybody's sharing photos and everything, but the written content work really well. Okay. Photo content, visual content, everything is included now. So try to make a combination and share on every platform, including LinkedIn. Then settings and privacy, you can change, of course, the privacy settings. And if you want, if you are open to job opportunities, there is an option where you can switch on the job mode and people can go ahead and find you if they have any. So if you go to open to, you can click on hiring or finding a new job. So if you click on finding a new job, people, if they like your profile, they will send you messages that they want to hire you. Or if you are hiring someone, people will start sending you notes that, hey, I want to work with you. I have this experience. Let me know if there is something available. Okay. Then you have, of course, stay active. It's very, very important that you network, you talk to people, you comment on posts, you actually converse so that your account stays active. Very, very important. Okay. So is it clear, guys, how to do all these things? And these are some of the samples that you can create, the banners that you can create for LinkedIn. Yes. Can we send connections on free account? Yes. Yes, you can. Although there is a limit, I think in a day you can send five connection requests, but yes, you can share. The pro subscription is pretty expensive for LinkedIn, but if you think that it is that important, you can go ahead and go for it. But normally it's not needed. Like most of the people don't go for pro subscription of LinkedIn until and unless it's really important or it is really needed in their business. Okay. Now, coming to Facebook profile. I'm sure everybody has a Facebook profile and you post all random stuff on Facebook. That's perfectly all right. But these are the things that you need to update, the basic things. First, you have your profile picture. Then you have your cover photo. This is your introduction. This is kind of your headline that you have added there. And this is your feed. Whatever you post here goes into your feed. And this, I have not mentioned it here, but this is the featured section, which also works as your highlights. Okay. Now, let me just show you my Facebook account right now, how it looks. This is an old screenshot. Facebook. Just a second. Okay. So that's our profile. Now, can you see there is some kind of similarity between our Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook profile? Yes, everybody can easily understand that it's the same person, same photo, same cover picture. And here the bio is kind of similar to what you do everywhere else. You can mention that. Here also you have mentioned everything. What do you do? What have you done? Your personal status, married to Ranjit Kumar, then your Instagram link I have given, all these things, and whatever you are sharing. Like this was most important at that point of time. that is a Canva course. So I have kept it pinned so that people go ahead and check out that what are we offering in our Canva course. Other than this, we do keep sharing content. This is from the masterclass. I think a few of you can spot yourself over here. And whatever we are, like it can be a mixture of your professional and your personal life. So this is a personal post that I shared. This is a personal school, back to school kind of a photo that I shared. So people love seeing content when there is a mixture of professional and personal content. Because I personally feel so. Because nobody wants to be bored of seeing just okay, buy this. No, sometimes you have to show your real, your vulnerable side, and people will be able to connect with you. So very very important, just share content that is a mixture of your personal life as well as your professional life. Now, what are the things that needs to be done for your Facebook profile? First, use a semi-professional profile picture. So it does not need to be like for LinkedIn, you have to be fully professional, no selfie, nothing. Here you can go for a semi-professional headshot. Although I've used the same everywhere, but here you have the liberty to choose. Then it can be a bright and happy picture. Just avoid selfies. Of course, don't use selfies. It looks like you're not even giving any effort to get a picture clicked. Okay, so avoid selfies. Then the cover photo has to be engaging. It has to write, you have to write what services you are offering or what is that you are helping people with. Very, very important. So have to mention that. You have to include the keywords that you do, the skills, so that if let's say you are a social media manager, in bold letters mention that you are a social media manager, or you are a coach, or you are a designer, you are a website designer, whatever you are, mention it on your cover picture, so that if somebody lands on your account, the very first thing that they see in bold letters is that you do this, and that is what they can expect out of you. Okay, then comes work and education. Pretty simple. Whatever you have done, you can just keep on mentioning that I've worked here, here, here. If you have no experience, then just write about your education. What have you done till now? And you can keep on adding, of course. Contact information. Ensure that your email ID or your Instagram link you can add over there, or use the contact button or include details in bio. What I would suggest is in bio section you can just write you reach me at Instagram at this, or email me at this, like that, so that if somebody is interested they can come over to you. Or in your posts also, where you are posting about something, let's say you are posting about the designs that you have created and you want people to come to you for design gigs, you can write that if you also want me to design graphics for you, DM me design, or DM me Canva, or mention something in the comment section. Okay, just give a word, write Canva in the comment section, and then you can from there you can take it over and you can talk to the client. So that's how it goes. And then engagement and networking, very, very important, because on Facebook, not just Facebook, on any other profile, it's very important that you are regularly commenting and talking to people. You are making friends. You are, actually going ahead and talking to people all over there. So you can join groups. In groups, you can communicate. It's really, really important. Um, is it important to have accounts on all these platforms? Not like I would suggest that you have accounts. Although if you're not posting consistently, try to be active on two of them, but have an account so that it's not like you are not visible to others. So it's up to you again. Can we use side face pictures in all these platforms? If it's good enough and you think that, yeah, it looks good and it is something which is presentable, then yes. In FB, all this we have to do when we make a page or a profile. Anything. If you, the one that I'm talking about, it's my personal profile that I'm talking about. Even if you are making a page, same thing applies. Okay. It's up to you. I use my personal profile as my Facebook account, like for Ranjit Raj and for Raj Lakshmi, because I just feel I have been using Facebook for 10 years and more. So I'm more acquainted to personal profile rather than using a page. And I just feel that the personal accounts reach out more. So you can go for a simple Facebook profile, and you can personal profile, and you can brand it as your brand also. But if you are you really want to do a Facebook page, that is also fine. You get a lot of features over there. So you can create a Facebook page too. It's up to you. Then consistent branding and tone. Of course, that is like the brand colors, the kind of post you're sharing, all of that has to be similar across all platforms. Then you have to share regular updates. What is happening? Okay, in your field, what's happening, what people are doing, or something that you can show that can showcase your expertise, how good you are, what you're doing, all that you have to mention. And of course, testimonials and recommendations. Who does not like that? So whenever you get a testimonial or a recommendation from someone, make sure you post it on your Facebook profile, because when people see it, they're like, okay, this person is doing something right, and that's why they are getting recommendation. So you have to show it to the world. Very, very important. So, optimizing your Facebook profile as a brand or freelancer maximizes your visibility and credibility, making it easier for potential clients or customers to find and trust your services. So, it's very important, not just Facebook, everywhere you should go ahead and you should optimize all your social media profile, whichever you choose to be more mainly focused on, be it Instagram, be it LinkedIn, be it Facebook. So with this, we have completed this masterclass. I hope you have really liked it, because I have made sure I cover all the points and all the tricks and tips that will help you to optimize your social media profiles, be it Facebook, LinkedIn, or Instagram. So yes, if you like this video, make sure that you let me know in the comments what you liked about it. If you want to reach out to us, you can definitely reach out on Instagram. Do not forget to follow us at Ranjit Raj Official. And whatever queries you have, you can just drop in and DM us in Instagram itself. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have an amazing time.